Okay. Da-ba-da-ba-da. What model is going to appear this time? Do I even want to make a model appear this time? No, I changed my mind. I don't want my model to be here. I've changed thy mind. I've changed thy mind. Thy mind has been changed. Opening up YouTube right now. Figured my own stream would pop up in my own subscription list or something. Whatever. Send this into the video section. Can't change what I don't use. That's fair enough. Fair enough. All right. And I'm gonna give like about a minute for other people to show up. A minute, give or take. So this chatting with you guys might be a little difficult, or in answering questions, because I gotta pull up shit in my phone. So or the computer. I guess we can. It's easier to do on my phone though, but yeah, I guess I can pull it up on my computer as well. Pause the gameplay. I gotta pause it either way, so we'll keep it up. And let's hope I don't start playing that porn David sent me. And I don't think YouTube would appreciate it if I I don't even know if I should say it. I wouldn't have this problem with 2 monitors. I mean, if I had room, I would. But no, I had to have a TV and a dresser. Well, I threw away the dresser. I threw the dresser away. The dresser got YouTube Studio. We'll start. I'll start going over shit. Get this pulled up. There we go. All right, so for starters, first thing I want to mention is that I pulled up my own stream. Sorry for the multiple SpideyBZX, but I mean, of course you don't mind. I mean, it's my wonderful voice, right? Right? For starters, for realsies this time, I want to point you all to my playlist section of my channel, where I have updated pretty much every playlist. There's a couple that's unchanged because I'm not quite sure on the status of that series, or the playlist doesn't need to be updated. And this is mainly where this update's going to come in, is just going over those different series. But first, because it's been 5 minutes since I started the stream, if someone isn't here, then well, it's been 5 minutes. I also made an announcement on the Discord server. So if someone's not here, then tough shit, I guess. First thing I want to discuss is why I'm doing a stream. And that's because I tried doing an update video, and I got very distracted playing Spider-Man PS4. And I was quiet for like 5 minutes. So that's why I decided to do a stream instead. It also allows us to discuss anything if anyone has any questions. The next thing I'd like to discuss is I guess you could say the general activity of the channel. Like, what's going on, right? How's am I actively doing YouTube? Am I not actively doing YouTube? All that jazz. And I'll answer that now. So, we look back at my channel here. 6 months ago, I uploaded episode 2 or part 2 of What If King Piccolo Lived. And then a month ago, I uploaded the What If Gohan Was Born as the Super Saiyan 3. So the reason I took such a long hiatus and why I told you guys that, like, I'm done is I suffer, and I've mentioned this before, I suffer from mental health issues. Mostly bipolar disorder, I believe, and ADHD. I just have autism. But I think that's like my least of my problems, if I'm being honest. And most of the time, my mood swings are pretty fucking big, but they don't last very long. And 6 months ago, that was not the case. I was depressed for God, like I'm gonna say the whole month of September. I missed like 3 days of work in my first month just because I was too goddamn depressed. Like I didn't even have the energy to change out of my fucking clothes or like get up to go to the bathroom. I just couldn't get out of bed. And so after I uploaded episode 2 of the King Piccolo What If, I kind of just didn't have the motivation to keep working. Like, I mentioned it before. I finished season 2, episode 1 of Competent Ash, the weekend after. I believe it's the weekend after. With the What If King Piccolo Lived What If, and I just didn't have the motivation to finish it. I did not give a fuck. And hell, even with today, although I do have more to talk about that, with this month, 2025, I uploaded those. I wrote the Super Saiyan 3 Gohan What If. I recorded the Pokemon What If, and I've been streaming. I did not edit Memory of Phantasm clips episode 1 and 2. That was Austrian editor Sam. He edited those for me. So it was like almost a month between the What If SpideyBZX was super extra prepared and the Competent Ash series. Just to, give you guys an idea of how motivated I currently am. And the reason I have not been doing What Ifs recently, even though I've been on vacation since Tuesday, last Tuesday, is, well, I guess that would still be since Tuesday. I'm just a fucking idiot. The reason I was doing that is because I've actually been working on my book for the most part. Pretty much this whole vacation, I've been working on my book. Obviously, I stopped stream and, I played games with my friends, but, I haven't really been working, quote, on anything. And the book's almost done. I'm writing a bonus chapter, and I'm waiting on a piece of art. After that, though, after that's all said and done, I'm probably not writing a book for a while. Probably. I'm not going to go in too much detail the book because I'm actually going to do a promotion video on it. Self-promo myself, bitch. uh, but yeah, the book's almost done, and after I do that, I'll have a bit more free time. I'll be a bit more stressed because out of everything I want to do, I want to be a successful author. But unfortunately, sound depressing, but I'm just being factual with you guys. Uh, being a author full time is damn near impossible. The amount of luck you need to even be financially successful as a writer is off the charts. And then you have to keep that financial success for a long period of time. So I mean, it's just it just ain't happening. It ain't it, Chief. It ain't it, as the cool kids would say. Um, but I'm gonna go over. Well, I guess I really don't need to go over anything in specific. If any of you would like me to cover anything specific, talk about something specific, or have a question about a what if, feel free to ask, and I'll tell you about it. But um, another note I would like to add before I continue is me not uploading during 2024, or most of 2024, has left my channel rather stagnated. So what I'm going to say next might be a bit unfair, I guess you could say, but at the same time, warranted, in my opinion. That being, to make a long explanation short, or shorter, any what if that has not been updated since 2023, with the exception of Neptunia, I believe. Let me check that real quick. That's my videos, not my playlist. Let me take a quick look see at Neptunia Rebirth. And mute my desktop audio real quick so I'm not blasting your eardrums out. I can just mute that tab instead. There we go. All right, your eardrums are safe. February 5th, 2024. Okay, no, so that's 2024. What if anything updated uploaded in 2023?
What is the celebration?
I accidentally closed the tab I needed open to do this. My apologies. I'm just going to mute my desktop audio again in case a different video starts playing, because I listen to some cringe ass shit. But for realsies this time, anything uploaded in the year 2023, or has last been updated in 2023, more accurately, I am very likely not going to continue. And there's multiple reasons for this, but the primary reason is that I probably don't even have those documents anymore. When I have my mood swings, I tend to get a bit destructive with my files. So, for example, my Dragon Ball Z X Venom Ultimate version, I really liked that one, actually. I think that's one of my better what ifs. But I don't have the documents for that one anymore. Now, I will say this. Just because I'm not going to continue them, it doesn't mean it's completely canceled. I may, as you may or may not have noticed, I have a habit of remaking old what ifs. I mean, let's take a look see. What if Neptunia was in Dragon Ball? That was remade. What if Issei had the Omnitrix? That was remade. What if Ash was a competent trainer? That was remade. What if Gohan kept training? That's technically a remake of a one-shot. So, I have a habit of remaking things. Of remaking old series that I never finished. So, if you're curious about something being continued, I might remake it. So, Gary, go ahead and ask that question, because I might end up remaking that What If in the future, and I'll tell you how I feel about it. But aside from remaking or not doing it, not continuing things because I don't have the files, I've mentioned it before, and I'm really trying to break out of this mentality. I really am. But I try to update series that are doing well, because I it, obviously, if I'm not liking a series, then I'm not going to continue it, period. And really the only series that applies to is What If Everyone Turned Good, because I wrote myself in the corner. Uh and then Pokemon Neptune version, God, gouge my fucking eyes out with that one. But I they never hit the like goal, right? And some people, this seems irrelevant, but from my point of view, I ask for 10 likes a video, right? That means 10 people needs to hit that button. So, if not even 10% of my audience is showing me that they like a video, then why would I waste their time making a continuation? You know what I mean? I do it out of consideration for my audience. Now, I am debating saying fuck it, because I doubt I'm going to become a successful YouTuber either. And, hey, Gary's right here, so I might as well just say it. I know that my most loyal viewers are also my friends. Basically, the guys on the Discord, I genuinely consider them my friends. Hell, if you're watching this in video format, we're doing a fucking Dragon Ball Dungeons and Dragons. So, I try to be really tight with I want to be really tight with my community, and I want to keep them happy. But obviously, my mental health makes that a pain in the ass. So, and I'm quickly going to go over that list. The Neptunia video, I'm going to ask if you were thinking about continuing it. So let me go over every What If that will be continued, for sure. I'll go over every What If I know for sure is going to be continued. And by for sure, I mean I'm quickly going to go through my playlist here. And it's based... so, the Neptunia one, Neptunia specifically, since you asked about it, old Gaby, tabs just unmute themselves. Oh, it doesn't matter, I have desktop audio turned off. The full story episode hit a like goal of 16, which is the goal. And episode 7 hit 11. So, yeah, I see no reason not to continue this. This is also one of my bigger series. More so the original than this one, I remember correctly. God damn it, SpideyBZX, stop fucking closing the tab. This is why I wanted to do this shit on my phone. This is fucking muscle memory for me. To close tabs as soon as I'm done with them. But not only is Neptunia one of my OG series, it's one of my most successful. And so not continuing / finishing it just doesn't feel right. Okay, so the original series did do better, in case you're wondering. But yeah, I am going to be continuing Neptunia, Dragon Ball X Neptunia Rebirth. I think I'm going to go into the Super manga timeline, but I'm not sure. Technically, I could say it's done, because The title is specifically, what if Neptunia was in Dragon Ball Z? So technically speaking, I already finished the what if. But I understand why that would be contentious. Hi DJ, how you doing? Um and then we have you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna look away from the chat real quick. I'm pulling this up on my phone. Fuck you, viewers. Because it'll be so much fucking faster on my phone to look at these. Let's see, the Issei 10 remake, probably not going to be continuing. The What If Gohan Kept Training, which, honestly, I think the What If Gohan Kept Training, the first one specifically, I honestly think that's one of my best what ifs I've ever written. In my opinion. Dragon Ball X Toho. Oh boy. I want to Dragon Ball. I've talked about this before. I want to continue that series so fucking badly. Like, but it just doesn't. It doesn't do well. The first episode did fucking amazing, and then past that, it didn't do well. Who gives a shit if it's DBC? Yeah, I know. I was just giving you shit, Gary. Don't worry about it. Let's see. What if the Omnitrix didn't reboot? That's probably... I know that hasn't hit the like goal, and that's been up for... I think that's been up for over a year. When did I upload that video? Oh, well, that explains it. It was in 2023. So never mind. That's not being continued, period. If I could just... You know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to delete that playlist right now. DJ and whoever else came in here, just to repeat myself from earlier, if I have not updated the what ifs since 2023, it's not going to be updated again. It might be remade, but it won't be updated. They're done. What if Yukari sponsored Ash? I still have this folder for whatever reason. Honestly, I don't even know what sponsored means. Like, I remember making this because I wanted to do more Toho content, and I was like, oh, I can mix Toho with Pokemon. And I don't even know where this whole sponsor thing came from. That aside, I made it one shot I put it in the one shot forever. Technically, it hit the like goal. It did technically hit the like goal, but like, I don't know if I'll continue that one, just because, like, I'm not even sure what I'm writing about. You know what I mean? I guess I can put it onto a community tab update. The Toho Pokemon? Yeah. We can talk about that more after the what if, after this. I'll go ahead and stream again. And then, we can talk about whatever then. But, I'm just trying to get this stream. I'm just trying to give just generally talk about the what ifs we're doing and the state of the channel. I'm trying to stay focused. Keyword trying. And then next, what if Gohan kept training? That did not hit the like goal. But once again, I think that's one of my best what ifs. It's just, I remember in that what if, I didn't make Gohan OP. Like, I made him stronger, but I made him suffer the realistic side effects that he's been through. At least in the anime, after the Frieza saga, Gohan was fucking depressed because he was been fighting for, like, such a long period of time, considering how, in comparison to how old he was, that, he wasn't sure if he wanted to be a scholar anymore, or if he should. And, like, and then his dad comes back, and it's even more fighting and training for the next 4 years for him because he spent the time a year in the time chamber. Like, the mental scarring that would give someone is immense. Like, the fact Gohan does not have PTSD is fucking wild. Goku grew up in the woods, so you can't compare him to normal standards. But Gohan, you know, aside from his parents being dumbasses and raising him away from society, uh, you know, he's just a normal kid. So he was also younger than Goku was when he experienced death. Goku was like 13 when Krillin died, I think. Uh, no, he was like 15. For Gohan, Piccolo died in front of him when he was 5. Anyway, the what if Gohan kept training? That's a maybe. Uh, I think I'm going to wait about a year to see if it does better. But the what if Gohan kept training? That's been out since May. So so I'll go ahead and just make this update. You know, if what if Gohan kept training does not hit the like goal by May, we'll go ahead and just consider it canceled. Let's see. What other folders do I still have? Obviously, Competent Ash is going to be continued. That's my most successful series on the channel. What if Hero from Ultimate Tenkaichi was in Dragon Ball Super? That's another folder I have. How did that video do? That did hit the like goal. Alright, so I am going to be I will be updating that. So, confirmed update. And then the last folder I have is King Piccolo. And then Super Extra Prepared SpideyBZX does not have a folder because I've only written one part. But I'm going to be continuing that. That did technically hit the like goal. That was... Not only did I not expect that to hit the like goal, although just barely, I didn't expect people to actually vote that what if to be made. It's kind of cringe, not going to lie. I doubt it's going to get written past the second part. But, we'll see. Took a quick drink there. My bad, guys. But, oh, hold on. Well, guys. I've got some news. Holy shit. I did not know I had all of these. Okay. I found another folder in my drive. And I just found a bunch of folders in documents that I didn't know I still had. Damn. Okay. So, okay, so here's Competent Ash. We're not going to be continuing Neptune version. Ultimate Venom was in 2020. I think my Ultimate Venom what if was in 2022, actually. 2022, 2021. That's an old one. Mastered Super Saiyan. Villains aren't Goku's fault. That was a controversial video. What if FNAF was in Gundam? I kind of want to continue that one for shits and giggles. Like, only I am stupid enough to combine Five Nights at Freddy's and Gundam. But I don't know, like, I don't know if I want to mess with that lore. What if Gohan kept training? That's the quick version. Born a Super Saiyan 3. And someone had a bear fight FNAF? I don't know what that means. What if Gohan was born a Super Saiyan 3? What if my mom was betrayed and trapped in the hyperbolic time chamber? That's not going to be continued. That's not going to be continued. The Yukari one. Okay, so. Okay. So to continue with what ifs that I now have, because I just deleted some that I know I'm not going to continue. Apologies for the wait. What if Hero from Ultimate Tenkaichi was in Dragon Ball Super? Gonna continue that one at some point. Dragon Ball ZX Neptunia. I said I was going to continue that. King Piccolo and Competent Ash. I'm continuing those. Here's the original Competent Ash, actually. I have right here. I can go ahead and delete that folder. We say 10, I think. Did we agree? Did we already say we weren't going to continue that? Well, it's been in 2024. I mean, if that hits the light goal, I guess I'll continue. DxD is another series. I wouldn't mind making a what if on. But you know, I don't know how I would do that. This DxD is a whole ass rabbit hole, and there's a shit ton of novels that I haven't read. Toho X Dragon Ball Z. I really want to continue. But I just don't think it's very smart that I do. So that's a no. Or that's a maybe. What if Gohan kept training? What if Yukari sponsored Ash? The Yukari sponsored Ash, we kind of talked about it before. Adding Pokemon and Toho. Actually, there's actually a game called Toho Puppet Play Enhanced. I have ideas for that, but I don't think we're going to be continuing that. What if FNAF was in Gundam? I am going to continue that, actually. Because I do remember... So, the FNAF X Gundam was in 2022, I believe. And the reason I'm going to continue that is because I actually said I would continue this. I told someone I would continue this. But I think I'm going to... At this point, I might as well remake it. Because it's approaching 3 years old, you know? So that needs to be remade. I said I'd continue What If Goku was born in Super Saiyan 3. Extra prepared. Okay. So, to recap everything that is going to be continued. The Competent Ash remake. Hero from Ultimate Tenkaichi and Dragon Ball Super. What if King Piccolo lived, which there's only one more part to it. That was a Patreon what if by Austrian. Uh, Dragon Ball Z X Neptunia Rebirth. I will be continuing that at some point. Issei 10 is a maybe. Issei 10 is a maybe. Toho X Dragon Ball Z is also a maybe. Like, I want to continue it, but I just feel like no one has interested in it. You know, if anything, I might have to reboot it. Because when did I start Dragon Ball X Toho? Holy shit! January 29th, 2022. And when was the last episode? June 11, 20. Fucking hell. I didn't know that series was 3 years old. God damn. Fuck. I want to continue that series, but at this point it might be maybe I should reboot it. Fuck. What if FNAF was in Gundam? I said you gotta keep track of time, man. Hey, you know what, Gary? Since you brought that up, I thought yesterday was Saturday. I got on the phone with David to play video games, and he was like, and I was like, yeah, I'm off till Monday. And he was like, you mean you're off till tomorrow? And I'm like, no, it's Saturday. And he's like, no, it's Sunday. I have trouble keeping track of my own fucking age, man. FNAF X Gundam, I am going to continue, but it's going to get remade. And in case you're worried about keeping track of this, I'm going to put it in the community post. And I'm also going to throw it in the Discord. Or maybe I'll only throw it in the Discord, and everyone who's here will have to, everyone who comes and watches this update video is going to have to come join the server. And then they won't chat, ever. Because that's how my Discord is. What if Gohan was born in Super Saiyan 3, and what if SpideyBZX was super extra prepared? It's going to be continued. We definitely have some voting to do. And I'm going to do a, Can you reply to comments in, YouTube? No, you can't. How do you guys feel about a vote? I mean, I know some of these, no one. I know the FNAF X Gundam one in particular, no one's gonna care about. I think, but for the things we're not sure on, I think we can do a vote, and that also gives time for people to come in and, you know, take a vote as well. So I'm gonna get a timer ready. So for or maybe I should throw it on the community tab. Gary, I am not of the Youngling kin. I don't know what I mean. I have an idea of what IGAF means. You're allowed to swear in my comment section, guys. As long as you don't go batshit crazy. Because I swear. So, but yeah, it is no. I know it's a silly idea, but Gary, Here's what you gotta remember. Like, have you been paying attention to what we've been talking about? I've combined Dragon Ball and Neptunia. I've combined High School DxD and Ben 10. I've combined Toho and Dragon Ball Z. I made a what if about fighting my mom who got trapped and betrayed in the time chamber. I wrote Gohan being born as Super Saiyan 3. And yes, FNAF X Gundam. If anyone on this platform is not afraid to write the stupidest, most silly, but ironically very good and interesting what ifs, it's me. I'm him. I'm that guy. maybe that should be my logo. SpideyBZX, where bullshit comes to life. Or something like that. But, yeah, so I was gonna do the vote here, but it'll be better to do it in the community tab. I just had a FNAF lore video. No, so I know a lot about FNAF lore actually, Nepg. Because I listen to FNAF lore videos while I'm working. Because it's background noise that keeps me distracted, but I also don't give a shit about, so I can ignore it if I want to. The problem is that not even the fucking creator knows what the lore is. And if anyone tells me he does, they're fucking lying. Like, there is no fucking way Scott understands his own goddamn lore. Because there is so much contradicting bullshit in his series. Like, in 90% of the timelines assumed. So, if I make a video involving FNAF at all, I'm opening a can of worms. Because everyone has a different opinion about the exact specifics of, fucking, what happens. Right? We can't even agree with when fucking FNAF 1 took place. Like, I'm part of the 93 gang. 1993 kind of just vibes with me. But I know plenty of people would argue with me that it takes place in 2003. So I think for the FNAF X Gundam one, if I do continue that one, I think I'll just kind of vibe, right? Because I got to adapt the lore anyways to fit Gundam. Than the bear video I was referring to. I know what remnant it is. How far can a grizzly bear get in the FNAF gauntlet? Yo, guys, I'm just saying, if I was in FNAF, I'd solo. Me personally. I could beat Freddy Fazbear in a fist fight. But yeah. I think I covered everything I need to. Scott has outright stated that he made certain decisions for coolness factors. FNAF 6 Scrap Trap is an ultimate example of this, as he looks nothing like Springtrap. Yeah. Scrap Trap was supposed to be a cool, peanut-looking head ass. But, fuck. Before I end this, does anyone have any questions? And by anyone, I mean Nepg and DJ. Because they're the only one. Nepg and DJ, they're the same person. What? Nepg is using the Shadow Clone Jutsu? Multiform? Uh, by that I mean Nepji and Gary. Gary motherfucking not Oak. If you do you guys have any questions about a specific what if that I've already started? A nod from Gary. What about you, British man, aka Yukari? Nod from you as well. Okay, I'm gonna end this stream because I want this to be as small as possible when I edit it down. Um, and I know Nepchi. I think it was Nepchi. Nepchi wanted to ask me about a what if I recall. But I'm ending this stream because this is like the what if update stream. And we've been streaming for about an hour. So it's been going on plenty for someone to hop in and ask questions. So we're gonna end this here. I'm gonna start another stream. Uh and then we can talk about what ifs or ideas, whatnot and what forth. There. So ending the stream. I'll see you guys in just a few minutes. So yes. I'll see you then.